Good evening. It's me, Lady Wit. Thank you for joining me. I hope y'all have a great night um, and enjoy the stream, I guess. Um, if you're new, um, I like to build Hobbit inspired builds. And this world, I started in creative, built what I wanted to build, wiped out my inventory, turned it into survival, had an add on added a couple days or so, maybe 3 or 4 days later. Um, Probably it could have been longer than that. It's hard to tell. It's all in season one. uh, kept the add on for a little while. Found out that it corrupted my world. Had to take it off, save my world, and turn it back into creative for a little while. So while in creative, I have built a little bit more. Some of my family or friends or both have been on here to help me build. So this is a sneak peek of what my world looks like right now. If you see the question mark blocks, but you'll see plenty of them tonight because I'm going to be roaming around out here and building things. That is part of the add-on that I had to forget about. But I built some more in creative the second time, and then went ahead and turned it back into survival, which I'm kind of debating as to why I did that, but I'm okay. I'm currently working on the possibility of building a bridge from where my cursor is in the middle of the screen over to this area over here where the cursor is now, right across from the pathway. That will be one easy way to get to Bag End. Another one would be to come around here, go up that way and around the back, follow it all the way up. There's going to be a pathway. Some of you have seen me ride in my boat up this little path or up that waterway to Bag End. So we're going to build a better pathway to get to it. That way I can get like horses or, cow, whatever I can ride up there, I guess. There's another thing to jigger down there. Alright. I'm kind of watching out a little bit around me because creepers like to sneak up on you. I have yet to see any creepers up here, but I gotta wait for a few seconds, maybe a minute or so that I don't get attacked by mobs. And then I can go about my business. So last night I ended with this spot right here. I did find that I'm going to have to dig out a little bit more of this spot and maybe kind of weave it around and then that way. But I'm not sure. It might be easier just to dig all that out. But that's okay. We'll get her. We will get it. So in the meantime, these are the question marks that I was talking about. I can just barely hit them. They're not collectible blocks. They actually are blocks that do not exist anymore. So, one hit, not a problem. I can't mine them. I can't collect them. I can't put them in a storage box somewhere. They're not a decorative item that I can just pick up and move. These are blocks that are being destroyed because they literally have no place in this world. So, yay. The goal is to eventually get rid of all of the question marks in this part of the world. The further out you go away from the spawn area, the less you won't see any outside of the ring of question marks. So that's cool. But yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoy the stream. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. I'll answer just about anything. Also, I'm freezing, so if I pull my sleeves on and off, it's because we had a cold spell. It was like 22 degrees last night or yesterday morning, and then it was like 22 degrees this morning. So, well, it was a little bit warmer than that. I think it's probably maybe 30, but it wasn't much warmer. So, I've been freezing for most of the day. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. The 2 blocks that I need, one of them I have not yet mined out or went to go cut because it's on top of bag end, and I need to light that area up like no tomorrow because there's mobs over there all day long. So I will have to go and do that once I get done doing what I'm doing. I did find a giant pocket of diorite, which is one of the blocks that I need for this little build that I'm doing. It's not really even a build, it's more or less a decorative pathway. It's the same type of pathway I built all the way up to the nether tree in seasons 1 and 2. I started in 1, I ended in 2, in hopes that it would look decent and kind of elvish. I was aiming for an elvish vibe when I built it, so we will continue with that. That'll be really cool if I can pull that off. Yep. All right. Yeah, so I've been filling up this chest, and I'm probably going to have to take and empty it out at some point. Yeah. It'll be fine. Sometimes it's really hard to put myself in doing the terraforming stuff. This is basically terraforming because I'm taking blocks away from the area I'm trying to build in. Just changing the landscape a little bit. But yeah. But if you have questions, I'm happy to answer questions. They pertain to Minecraft. I'm not so much on telling about all my life story or anything like that. So I might tell about experiences I've had with people, or talk about the kind of jobs that I have, but that'd be about it. Alright. Wait a minute. Where'd that? Maybe here? Okay. I wasn't exactly sure I was going to need that, but okay. Just going to mosey around in circles. So I hope you're having a great day. feel free to jump on here and talk to me about your day. I like to listen. I'll do my best to keep my mouth shut until I finish, or just read your responses or questions or anything like that. I did send off a couple of shirts about 2 weeks ago for my niece Lily. She finally got them in because it took a little while. One of the t-shirts that I had ordered was out of stock, so I'm only going to assume the one that she says that is not fitting properly is the one that was out of stock. So I hope not, but she hasn't messaged me back about which shirts it was. She's got to tell me. Yeah. I don't know. Today wasn't too bad. I had to work at the grocery store today, so that was pretty good. And I don't know. It'll take forever for me to get what I want to do done. But that's okay. It's just a job. Eventually, one of these days, we won't need one. Yep. Alright, so in this, I'm going to need to go... I forgot. I've got to dig all of this out too. So I have to go that way to 3. So it's going to be 3 more blocks in, maybe 4. Well, it is actually 8 because I have one on this side, which is for all of the tree sap, well, not saplings, but tree leaves that I need. And then you have the diorite, the 2, and then it's going to be 2 ashwood, and then 2 more diorite, and a side with all of the tree leaves. So the tree leaves that I need are also the ash leaves. So I have to use the same ones. My Xbox app is telling me I need to check it out. It's because I earned points through there. So far in the last 2 months, I've earned $10 through Xbox Live. It's from logging in every single day, participating in the gameplay, which I earn 4 times points after, I think it's on the 3rd week, maybe the 4th, but pretty sure it's the 3rd week, because it doubles the 1st week, and then after that, you get other points. So yeah, you get points for gameplay and points for logging in. You can use the points, you can build points through your Xbox, also through your computer or whatever platform you play on. It's mostly for Xbox though. I'm sure PlayStation has the same thing or something similar, but Xbox has always been one of my favorite things to have, or game system anyway. Not really a huge fan of the controller setup, but it's okay. Before I played Xbox, I was a computer player. So I played Minecraft for the first time on computer, and ended up playing the Java version first, which I kind of missed some of the stuff on Java. Let's see. Some of the things that I miss on Java would be the ability to cut trees down one at a time, or well, from the bottom up. And then, you hit one at the bottom and it automatically cut the whole tree down. I missed that. If I had that mod on here, it'd be wonderful. But yeah. My phone's been going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. I don't really need to cut all that out, but that's okay. I will fix it. Alright, I do need to go in here and do this. That. My nose itches. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this because I need to build this out. Oh. I goofied. Alright, so now that I've done that, I still have one more to do, but it'll be okay. I'm going to start this. But how? I don't understand that one. Yeah, I had to go to both jobs today. I had to do my training at one, and I had to work my full day at the other one. guess what? That means I need to unload all of my stuff. Yes, so kind of had no other choice. I had to do that. I will place my crafting table there. If you're watching the advertisements, I want to know how much I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. The advertisements that are watched raise money for the Realm Fund that I started about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Those advertisements are going to help to set aside money to put together for this world. I'm going to turn it into a realm, and that will definitely help out with paying for the realm. So, yes, nobody has to pay anything. It'll just work out in that way. Yes. So, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to start this realm. It's not just for me, it's actually for you, the followers. I've been interested in setting up a realm so that my followers can play with or alongside me. And I think that it would be super fun to have you all be a part of this world. Yeah. I like the idea of hanging out with people that I meet that don't have to necessarily be right next door in as a neighbor or one of my family members. So, it's cool. I don't want it to get dark, but it's getting dark and I gotta go. All right. It's kind of weird. I haven't seen any mobs yet. Not to say that I won't. The only mobs I have seen so far are the ones uh, that grow for my food purposes. Yeah, so All right. So there's this one. I'm gonna add some of these trees in, or these lights. That wandering trader's gonna have to come in and trade something else because I am not trading what he's asking for. He's asking for too much that I don't have. Hmm. Actually, this is like the first big pocket of coal I found for a while. All right, so because I'm trying to collect the dirt, I cannot put the dirt out here. So we're gonna do this. So a few weeks ago, I was talking about something that happened to one of the acquaintances that I have at work about he had a house fire and he saved his mom from that house fire, and in turn they both had like second and third degree burns. They both survived. They're both alive and well, and they're doing wonderful. Just wanted to say that. And I got to see him today. He seemed to be in decent spirits. The doctors tell him that he can do, uh, he might be able to come back to work sooner than he had hoped, or sooner than they thought. So hopefully we'll get to see him at work soon. I think he has to do some rehab first, and then once he does the rehab stuff, uh, he'll be able to go back to normal, I guess. They had to do a bunch of surgeries for skin grafts and stuff like that. It's just a crazy thing. But yeah, they lost everything. They lost everything. Controller died, so I'm going to change out my batteries. You get to watch that on screen. Fun, fun. Yeah. This happens every so often. And of course, I have yet to buy the batteries that I need, or the battery charger that I need for this. I've been holding off on that. That'll probably be another goal that I might save for later. That was the wonderful sound of 2 batteries hitting the trash can. All right, so here I'm going to go ahead and taper this off to that side because I actually want it to turn that way. All right, so I'm going to do this. Oh, I got to do this one too. Yeah, I have to move that one. All right, so we're going to go in here. My husband has a potty mouth. Gets on my nerves all the time. All right, so I went over 1. So we went over 1, 2, 3. So we need to go over 1, 2, 3. Eh. No, I didn't want to hit that one. Boo. Now I gotta go back inside. I don't like going inside to lay down, but I have to. Because I don't like mobs. This is my little thing. I don't like mobs. Never have. Never been a huge fan. The only kind of mobs I actually like are the ones that I can kill to eat. It's just like everyday life. I would like to see them add like different types of deer or different like farming animals. That would be really neat. Yeah, I don't want to catch sight of that Enderman. I keep forgetting about the Enderman, and if you look at them the wrong way, they will attack you. Hey, look. It's a little friend. That little Enderman needs to go away. It's okay, I gotta go up here anyway. Boo. Alright, so I went 1, 2, and 3, and I need to go about the same. Looks like I need to do 3. Why do I not have a shovel? That's not good. Alright, so at some point I'm going to have to go up, which I should have done that by now. So 1. Also, I have to put in a new pickaxe. Yay! Alright, so at this point, it has to be 4. Alright, so we're going to do this one, this one. So we're going to go up right there. Okay, so that's that. I do have to go over here one more because of the I have to do this because of the trees. This what do you call them? Leaves. Do that because of the leaves. And then here I need that, that, and that. So now I gotta come over here and do this. And then over here I need to go one more out. Bless her, Lord. Bless her and help her to see that she is a wonderful human being and that she is capable of doing things for herself. Yes, so all right. I got that. That was a kind of a long and hard part because I needed to figure out how I was going to do that. Um, I needed to see what I was going to do. To make sure that I could actually do what I needed to do. Yeah, I found out today that one of my kids is going to be uh, doing a lot better at the grocery store. Not so much a promotion, but at least a little bit more responsibility, and I think it'll benefit a lot. So yeah, I'm hoping the best. It'll be good for him. And the other one that is working there also got she's in management. She's in this. Well, she's a backup person for the person she's helping out a lot. She's more like an assistant, I guess you could say. Hmm. Already? Dang on. I didn't realize it was that late already. Hmm. Well, I guess time flies when you're having fun. You never know. All right. So we've hit the 50-minute mark. If you have, I'm going to check in here and see if some of these other rooms are doing okay. That one is fine. Um, that, but I guess I gotta refresh. It did not show up what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, there we go. Oh, it is dark. I get in here and I forgot to do what I needed to do. You know, go figure. In the process of doing all of this stuff, I have leveled myself up to a level 26. We all know that those are just used for whatever we can use them for enchantments. Yeah, it's going to be fun. There's a little creeper hiding out over there. Wait for him to despawn. Ooh, look, a spitter. A spitter. Yeah. Spitter. I'm almost tempted to take out this wood here and make a staircase down there. Maybe. Probably not. Sorry. I get so tired sometimes. Sometimes that's what happens when you work a lot. Oof. We're going to have to... possibly going to have to exterminate over there. Oh, shoot, snap, dragons, go, run away, run away. Nope. No, sir. No, thank you. Now I wish I had a window. Yeah, I didn't have a sword available at that moment. So we're going to try to lure him down here. Come on down here, Mr. Creeper. Over here a little bit. Oh, you butthole. He killed? Nope, nothing. He did not kill me. Yay! He did not kill me. He just wounded me. I was not expecting a creeper to be up there, but, you know. Okily dokily. That spider is over there, though. That means that the mobs are not necessarily going away right away. That doesn't mean that they've gone completely. Ooh, I don't want you to come after me, Mr. Endermans. Alright, so I cut out that area. Now I need to work this way. Hang on, I'm going to have to do this one. Yeah, so I have to do a different style every other block, I guess. Doing a weird little pathway. Yeah. It's going to be a weird little pathway. I am going to have to go grab some more blocks, though. Alright. So I'm going to have to widen it right there. Okay. Just doing, just doing, just doing. Alright, so there's enough room there for all the leaves. Alright. Oof. Well, it didn't stop me before. Alright, so there's 2. I've always got to keep 2. I'm going to do that. Maybe. Yeah, so that one wasn't going to work. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well. And of course, back to the drawing board again. Definitely got to fix that. All right. I'm going to have to take a short break. Y'all give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm doing wonderful. How about you, Shadow Drew? Sorry, I had to take a quick break real quick. I am staring at a block right now because no, I had to take a break real quick and just come back. I am building a walking path that is like the path I did over there. It is going to be, it's Elvish inspired. I'll take a walk over there and I'll show you. How's your evening going tonight? Turn that music down a little bit. Can't hear myself think. Let's see. I hope all is well. I'm enjoying my evening off. I got to go to work tomorrow, but it's going to be, I'll be home at 3. I'm hoping to be able to get on here earlier. I was going to get on earlier, but I ended up making dinner, so, you know. But my pathway for this is going to be like that over there, and I am going up here to show my bridge. Well, I'm going to build a bridge right here. So my bridge is going to be right here. And as you can see, if you can see the cobblestone over on the other side, that's where this is going to come out. The bridge, I'm hoping, is going to be a good one. I'm good. I missed 2 of your streams. One was going to... Oh, you were going to raid me into... I got you. But saw you just got off and was going good. I joined D&D group. I've been busy with it the past 2 days. Oh, that's cool. My daughter does a lot of D&D. She's our dungeon master when my husband and I play with my husband, me, my husband's brother, and both of my twin girls. We all play D&D as well. Super fun. I never really got into it when I was younger. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, but I never really got into it when I was younger, but I'd heard of it. And my husband taught me how to play, so it's pretty fun. My character is super crazy. Uh, my character likes to collect elf toes or goblin toes or, whatever, weird stuff. And just make weird stuff in general. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like playing that. Yeah, I had to get off last night because I had to be up at like 5 o'clock this morning so that I could be at work at 6. Um, so yeah, I work at a grocery store and I work at a nursing home, and I had to work at the grocery store today. So I'm sorry that I didn't get to get to be rated, but I look forward to raiding you in the future when I have a few people in here. Um, I raid those that raid me, and that's pretty cool. One of my other friends hops on here every once in a while, and he'll sit and chat with us. I don't know if you've seen or heard anything out of Milkman, but Milkman's pretty cool, chill dude. He uh, he does a lot of streaming for Path of Titans, and I like dinosaur games, so I sit and watch him too. And usually, if you're on when I'm not, and uh, I know that you're following me, I will definitely be in to watch your streams. I like to support people that support me. So you haven't played before, always wanted to, but never had a group of someone to join the stream and invite me to go there. Group has been helping me learn what I need to do, helping make character and stuff on that. Yes, that okay. So if you see Nora, my moderator, every once in a blue moon she'll be in here. That's my daughter. She's my go-to for anything D&D. So whenever she's in here, you're welcome to ask questions. She'll definitely answer them. She writes all of her own story stuff. So like when we do our game plays, she's the one that creates the entire story. So I told her she needs to start creating the stories and then like making them available online or to whoever would like to play those because she's really good at it. I guess to do that. Nope, I can't do that. And then this. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is definitely a fun game. I don't know why I did that. I need those there. Just don't look right. Maybe if I take this one out. Yeah, that made it better. It's gonna look a little funky until I get the wood in there. I usually go and do like the straight and then a corner and then straight and then a corner, but I was trying my hand at a little bit of something different. No, I didn't want you to go down there. That was kind of a weird way to get up. So yesterday or the other day when you were on, you mentioned kiddos. How many do you have, and how old are they? I have 5, and mine are all grown. Hence the reason why they're not on here to play with me. Yeah, my kids are awesome. All of them are. You got a stepson and he's 5. That's a good age. They're so smart. They're always seeking for answers. One of the best ages. My twin daughters were about 5 when my husband and I met, and he absolutely adores them. We have, well, he accepted all 5 of mine, if that makes any sense. Um, my oldest ones were pretty much with their dad most of their lives, so he didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time with them. But the twins and my middle child, he got to learn, he got to be around them the most. Oh wow, pig, you just came out of nowhere. One of the biggest things I always say on here is I hate mobs. So why I give myself a panic attack every single time I play because I hate mobs, I don't know. I kind of do it because my daughter says that I need some kind of appeal for my gaming. Oh yeah, he wakes up and just starts counting and he makes me feel dumb sometimes. I'm just like, wow, how do you do that? Yeah, how do you know that? It's yes. My kids are so much like that. And they've always been like that. They'd definitely be smarter than us, for sure. I know mine are. They're super smart. Everybody's kids are smarter than their parents. I had a I had a cousin who her mom had her and her brother, and I feel horrible because she didn't really know what was going on. She was born highly autistic, like not high functioning. She was highly autistic to the point where the only thing she could really tell you was her name, really. And her brother was a genius. Like, it was just crazy how much he was able to keep in his head. Um, but he took off away from the family, and like nobody really seen him after that. So it was kind of crazy that he would just take off. And I mean, it kind of made sense. I'm sure he felt like, uh, I'm sure he felt a strain being around people that didn't really understand him. So I can get that. All right, so I'm gonna put that one there. I still gotta make this pathway like 6 wide. I don't want to. Yeah, so I'm making my pathway to Bag End. Um, I don't think I don't think you were on here to see Bag End, were you? So I built Bag End from The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. It's one of my favorite builds. I've built it 5 different times now. This is a different world than I built it on any of the other ones. So I will actually, I'm gonna go this way and do it because I'm almost out of what I need for materials. So when I come back, I can just grab them on my way up. So like I've built many, many things. Dobby's sock is the one that I've been staying in when I sleep at night. Uh, I like to do a little bit of a tour. You get to see what you get. If you like to play Minecraft, I I invite people whenever they want to play. My nieces are on here every now and then my other moderator Puma, he's usually on too. My viewers got me to playing Dreamlight Valley. Hey, I got that one too, and he gave me a tour, and it's awesome. Yes, and I gave you a tour. Okay, Dreamlight Valley is pretty cool. I've gotten all of the world maps. I have yet to open up the second two, but Dreamlight Valley is pretty easy. I love this. I gotta cut all that wood up there, but I gotta light it up before I can because I've got to replant all those trees. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley's pretty easy. I love it because it's all the characters that I'm used to growing up. So it was super fun to play. I still have it. I just haven't played it in a while. I kind of lost track because I was trying to get um all of my characters. I had some kind of mission where I had to go in and talk to every single one of them, and I'm like right at 750 discussions, or the daily discussions for the achievements. I maxed out all of my food achievements, all of my cooking achievements. I think that was the same one. And then maxed out all of my mining. And there was one other one that I maxed out all of. I'm an achievement junkie, so I try to get them all. Oh yeah, you just got Remy. He's a pretty funny character. I really like him. I only seen the movie. I think I only seen the first one. The movie's pretty good, but yeah, there's a lot of different connections there that I never would have thought would have been connections. But after playing it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, my area is turning out to be wonderful. Wish that tree would grow. It's been a while. Got my other two. My pond looks amazing from down here. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I think the last character that I got was probably, I really can't remember. It's been a while since I've been on there. Yeah, I need to come back up here at some point and make this pathway. So this pathway right here is actually going into what I'm going to be building over here. So I got to come all the way over that mountain and to right here in front of the hospital with that path. And that's going to take me a couple days, I think. It wouldn't be so bad if I had it in creative, but I don't want to do that because I got to collect the dirt. I really need the dirt. The dirt's what's going to make some of the other pathways that I've got for my Hobbit Town, which I probably will replace the dirt path with mud brick. You want to get Maribel? She's going to be a project. Yeah, yeah. This is going to be definitely going to be a big project. All of this stuff that I've done, like most of it was built in creative, but like I said, I wanted to take and do many things in survival because, like, we wiped out all of our inventory to turn it into survival this time because that was the original intention. Build what I want, kind of like you going and buying a map on the marketplace for Minecraft and then just playing the world. I wanted to build my world and then play it. What better way to do a free project? So that's what I strive to do. I thought that was like the coolest thing would be to build my own world, invite a bunch of people to it, and just play it. No major, no major, um, goals in mind. The only goal that I really have is I want to beat the Ender Dragon for the second time I've ever played. Like, I've played since day one, and what I meant by that was I have only beat the Ender Dragon with a group of people one time, and that was probably 4 years ago. So I've been trying. I had my nieces on here, but they've been so busy lately with school. I probably won't get to see much of them on here until they get out of school in the summertime, which is fine because I mean they're kids. I don't like to take up all their time, but I don't get to see them because they're in a different state. So it makes sense for me to just hang out on here and let them come to me when they're ready to play. All right. Oh, it's getting dark again. Oh my lord. It's dark too fast. Yep. But like I said, definitely going to be a project. I'm looking forward to it though, because on my days off, I just sit here and stare at my walls or my phone, and that's about it. If I'm not on my phone, I'm watching TV or something, like maybe streaming something on Prime, because I do Amazon Prime instead. That's where I watch most of my stuff. Yeah, if you ever have any questions about Dreamlight Valley, I'm more than happy to answer. I mean, maybe we can get on there and hang out one day. And I know that you can do like they've got this collections thing where you can join your friend's world and you both can like mine and get like different weird coin points or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. It's been a while since I've played. But I had my daughter on there with me one time because she adores the Disney stuff. It'd be pretty cool. Oh, ad break. Yay, thank you for watching my ads. I do definitely appreciate you. Alright, go back up here again. Oh, Wolfie. Phew, thank goodness. Thought you were something else. Oh, I forgot to grab my doggy. Nope, right there. Oh, I can't believe those are. Now I gotta make it up that little area. That drives me crazy. There we go. And then put you right there. There. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. If you hear anybody in the background hollering, that's my husband. Him and his buddies have been playing on and off. He's a PS5 player, so him and his buddies have been playing for like 12 years. And they're always in there just goofing off, playing online. But yeah, that's them in the background. Is one of the main reasons why I had to turn off the Made for Kids section on my YouTube account, because I was afraid I was going to get banned because uh, somebody might have heard some cussing in the background. I was like, it wasn't my fault, dude. I swear it wasn't my fault. I was listening to a playback one day and I was like, oh my word. I had to have a discussion with him. I mean, I don't mind it every now and then if it's a slip up, but man, I was like, my nieces play on here. I don't want I don't want anybody to get in trouble for that. And it really would only be me getting in trouble for it because it's on my stream, you know. So I had to take that off of there, and kind of makes me sad because a lot of the videos and stuff that I do are for kids. But I didn't want to leave adults out either, so let's see. X, just in case. All right. Let me go back over here. So, what games do you stream most of the time? Yeah, I just sit here trying to trying to make it up this hill. I had it all planned out, and then I made my pathway over here a little bit too far. It's okay. I'll just make it a little bit different, I guess. I can't use my fingers. I'll tell you, every once in a while, like especially when it gets cold, because we had a cold snap. It was like 22 degrees yesterday morning, and so my hands don't want to work. It's just weird. It happens though. It happens on a daily basis. Mm. Hey, guess what? I don't know who you are. You get to go away now. That account was created April 18th, 2026. That was like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, maybe four. Yeah, four. Objective Dogwood Dream, whatever, I guess. Usually random, I'll play a good bit of simulator. Also, there, if there's a way to fall in, and I find myself there sometimes. I try not to, but it happens every time. Bots, you gotta love them. Yeah, yeah. I kick about two or three out every night because they think that I'm going to answer them, and I don't. I just block them. I had somebody last night ask me to join them and then like dipped out. They just left the stream and I was like, I'm not adding you. Like it's not a one-time thing. You've got to come in and at least talk to me. say something nice maybe, or try to be my friend. I'm not just gonna take and get off my stream just so that I can appease you. I don't mind playing games with other people, but I had no clue who this was, and it almost made me think they were a bot. But they ended up following me, and I know some of those are tricksters, so I haven't responded, and they wanted me to add them to Discord, and I wasn't doing it. So I had no clue who they were. They just came in, hey, we gotta do this, and left. I was like, okay, thanks for stopping by. So I don't know. Some of them are just kind of weird. They'll stop in for a couple minutes, they'll drop whatever advertisement they want to put in there, and then hope that they got your attention. And every once in a while, I get those ones that like to say, hey, I'm a designer, I do this, I do that. And I'm like, well, so am I. I appreciate that you want to come in and ask for, business and stuff, but I actually create all my own. I have my own business, I have my own website. I mean, I've been a digital designer for, well, since 2003, but my business didn't open up till 23. So I finally decided to put my artwork into use. Gotta make money somehow, right? But yeah, I did add my first bit of streamer merch on there not long ago, and I've sold a couple things. I made more for my niece than I did anything else, so she's got her own clothing line on there too. My phone is going cuckoo. Why? Why is it going cuckoo? But yeah, I don't know. Life goes on. I started streaming probably February 2nd. Yeah, February 2nd was the first day I started streaming. Oh, and by the way, did you see where I gave you a house? I put your name on my followers wall, and I gave you a house. I'm gonna go over here and go to sleep, and then I'll run off and show you if I haven't showed you. Because sometimes I don't realize anybody follows me until after the stream, and I felt horrible one night. Um, I got a sub for the second time, and I didn't realize it until after stream because I'm not used to reading the chat box. I had just started this Lightstream Studio, or started using it, and so when I'm watching it, you have to keep that window open at all times, or it'll cut your stream off. So, and I don't have my other setup yet. I got 2 more screens I got to add in here, and I just haven't been able to because I don't have the cords. But I see it. I'm gonna read it here in just a second. But I had I don't even remember what I was thinking of. It'll come back to me. Yeah, back when I first started, I joined the Discord server and built a community, but the server went downhill. But even then, even with me going ghost for a few months, there's still some that still come into my streams to try to go to support as many as I can. And no, I didn't, but that's awesome. Yeah, it was one of my things when I started on here, that I give people houses. Oh, I know which one I gave you. Never mind. I'm going to it right now. I ended up giving you the biggest one, actually. Yeah, I built this thing, and so if you do come on here to play with me, you get to use this whole thing. I've even built machines for it. Dun, 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 dun. I built you the axolotl house before you even became a follower. All right, so grand tour. This is your bedroom. I'll change the beds out if you don't like the pink ones. And this is your kitchen. And then in here we have a lava farm, a bone mealer, a disenchanter, which is this thing. I did, I think that's regular furnace, ore furnace, and this is a double decker, but I only used the bottom of it. So yeah, I built this one. You are welcome. Uh, I wish they were all as elaborate as this. I actually took and kind of learned to do this from another friend. Mine's not exactly like his. I have a friend named Fitz, and he's on the bedrockserver.net. Super awesome guy, knows all kinds of redstone tricks. I have no idea anything about redstone. And so he built an axolotl house like this, and he used it with the looms. He made it a room in there for building the banners. So he created everybody's banners on the server, and so yeah, it was a pretty big house. But yeah, so you got the axolotl. I have like 20 more houses on here somewhere. They're all over the place. These aren't little houses; they're actually little areas to get in here with these animals. I was trying to make the gates and stuff to go in between each one of them, but I lost all the chickens one day, so I forgot to close the gate. Yep. But yeah, I'll put you on my followers wall. I don't know what I'm going to do after I get 50 because I have probably 36 or 37 houses altogether for followers. I currently only have 30 if you count the possible bot I got in here last night. So, but yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. So we're gonna do. My husband is so weird. Sometimes he's in there playing with his brother. His brother plays. We live like right up the hill from him. Not even maybe 2 blocks. And my husband and him are playing on this game. And they play a lot of first person shooter games, so it's kind of funny to listen to their commentary. My husband, though, you'd think he would rage quit, but he never does. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what else to do besides sit here and stare at my screen. I've got to figure out how to like talk to people sometimes. Like I think I'm a good gabber, I guess, but I get excited when people come in and talk to me, and then I run out of things to say, I guess. Oh, I know what's so quiet. It's so quiet in here. My phone stopped working. That's why my music was playing on there, and it stopped. It got too quiet. Wonder why it did that. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't want it to get dark. So how long have you been streaming for? A little over a year anniversary for affiliate was the 15th. Oh, nice. Congrats. That's awesome. Mine, I think, for affiliate was the 6th, but I've only been on here, like I said, for like 2.5 months. May 2nd will actually be my 3-month mark. So, but that's awesome. A little over a year. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the Milkman would be in tonight, but he usually plays on his server. So him and his wife run this server called Milkman's Army, and they have a really good setup for their Discord. They have probably 1,000 people that come in and out of there, I'm sure. But he's been streaming since like August the year before last, I think. And just on Twitch alone, he's probably, sorry, ad break. I think on Twitch alone, he's probably had maybe 130 something plus people, maybe 140. Awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you so much for the ads. The advertisements are going to be used to create, take this world and turn it into a realm. That way, I can invite followers and stuff to play. Um, I'm super thankful. No, I don't want to go back to my bed. This game's being mean to me. I think they shortened the amount of time that it takes for uh, the night and day. I think they changed it somehow. Because it used to not be that short. I think it was like 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes it would change to from day to night. But it's I think it's like more around the time frame of like 12 minutes. It's ridiculous. And I could turn it off if I want to, but I just like to complain about stuff. Ooh, Enderman. No, 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 no. Ooh. Try not to look at him. Go away, Enderman. I had one that used to stalk me, and he would be like, get in my line of sight and do it on purpose. It was so mean. All right, let's see if I can get away from that thing and not run into a creeper while I'm on my way through here. My moderator, Puma, he has a creeper in his house that I built him, and I nicknamed him Pumeeper. The thing is such a weird name, but it's so cute. Watch me get blown up from behind. That would be so stupid. Oh, I forgot to put blocks there. But yeah, so these question marks, they drive me crazy. They're everywhere. But the cool thing is they stop, like I'm having a hard time walking on them. They stop just on the other side of this right here. There's none over on that other island. So once I get them off of this island, it'll be fine, I think. Yep. No. I hate misplacing blocks. It drives me crazy. All right, this way, this way, this way. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm almost at the bridge area. That's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. I'm almost tempted to do creative for this bridge because the way I want the bridge is going to be epic. But it will take me forever to build it the way I want to build it. So I'm almost tempted to go into creative. I have not made that decision yet. I might just make the pathway and then think about it, possibly do it later. Because most of this was built in creative while I was streaming. So, I mean, it wouldn't be anything abnormal for the viewers to see me building in creative, but we'll have to see about that. All right, so I'm going to do this. There. No. Wait, what block is that? Oh, I know what that is. That's the weird dirt. Yes, it's the weird dirt. Nope. The one cool thing about this block is that you can't collect it, and you only have to like bump it and it goes away. There's no like time that you have to wait for the block to disappear. It just goes away. It's mainly caused from an add-on that no longer is on my Minecraft game, so this is what happens when you take an add-on off. It just makes a big old mess. I almost wish I had started completely from scratch, but I had already built my Hobbit house and I was not about to do it again. No, I probably still would have done it again, but still. Yeah, this is Stop it. It jolts my screen every time I stand on one of those blocks. Okay. Milkman's army is doing some planning, I guess. Their messages from their Discord are just like blasting my phones, which I have two because I have one for my business and one for personal, which is cool. I had to go and get new phones the other day, but I gotta drop back down to one soon, so I'm kinda hoping they'll let me just switch my old number, which is my old phone, to my new phone. I'm sure they will, but that's one of the reasons why I haven't given out my phone number to any of the family or friends or anything like that, because if I can keep my old number, I won't have to switch my phone number. It'll make things so much easier. Oof. Hmm. Do, 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 do. I don't even remember why I was collecting dirt. It'll probably come to me eventually. It's probably to finish what I didn't get to finish on Bag End, which I can see right now. Yay, it's right there. Yay, it's a good site. It just means I'm almost there. I might barrel through and make this all flat. I also take suggestions on builds, so if you have something that you would like me to build, minus the redstone. I'm not a very good redstoner. Uh, but yeah, Dobby's sock was a challenge build. The treehouse, one of the tree houses was a challenge build. So yeah, I do that kind of stuff too. If followers want a house specifically built a certain way, or uh, they have something in mind that they want me to build, then I do it. Or they get to choose. I just I just kind of gave you the axolotl house. That was funny. I have a friend of mine who I went to school with, and he streams a lot of old Nintendo games. And I think the last one he was doing was Mario 3, maybe? Pretty sure it was Mario 3. But he didn't realize who I was. And I was like, I went to school with you. It's just one of those things. He just didn't recognize who it was. And I was like, I was 2 grades below you, but I knew who you were. I dated one of your friends. Come on, you gotta know me. But yeah, he's on here too. He's pretty cool. He actually runs his own karate school or something like that. Yeah, he's pretty chill. Made the vault with redstone that was like a 9-digit keypad. Holy cow! Yeah, I have no patience for that. Like, I will learn. I'm willing to learn, but the best I'm going to give is the table that I built in Bag End. That just consisted of throwing a bunch of redstone blocks down in the floor, down the second block, and then putting a piston on top of each one. And that table's massive for that room. Wow. A redstone that was a vault with that's incredible. Anybody that can do redstone is incredible. That's just me. I, it's something that I have a lot of trouble doing. Um, my daughter, I have twin girls. Both of them are the same age, and one of them plays Minecraft, and the other one does not. But Captain plays, and she is an incredible builder herself. Um, she she builds an entire area like this is so full of stuff that it's hard to walk by something and be like, oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? So, and she does redstone too. I just don't. I don't have the my brain does not work that way. I even downloaded the redstone teacher thing or whatever they have on here. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, I hate mobs. I hate mobs. It shot me. Oh wow, it bounced off. Yay! It was complicated and it broke a few times, but it worked most of the time. Yeah. My Captain created for me in the Bedrock server that we play on. She created for me a somehow it was like a squishy elevator. It was you used honey blocks and slime balls or slime blocks, and she created this crazy looking elevator that you had to use a boat in. And I every time I used it, I broke it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I have no idea what to do. Oh gosh, that cow scared the. Okay, so you want to know what your reward is for that? Die. It scared me. I can't believe I had to kill a cow because it scared me. Yeah, I can imagine it being a complicated build. I don't think for a hot second that it wouldn't be. I think I'm going to curve this over a little bit since I've already done that. My brain is really not working right now. Why is my phone not playing these songs? Oh, I see. I turned it off of the shuffle. Just shuffle. I don't want any new ones playing in it. I just want you to shuffle. Yeah, my youngest brother is the one that originally wanted to play Minecraft. And when it first came out, he was just encaptured by it. And it was just like something that he had to play. And he played it all the time. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't play. But it's like Legos, and I'm addicted to Legos too, so. Let's see, how many? Yeah, my brother played on here. Well, not on here with me. He hadn't played with me in forever on games like this. He had a bunch of kids, and well, not a bunch. He's got two, but it was like having a bunch of kids because they were all over the place, everywhere. It just seemed like he had more than he did. Ad break again. That is crazy. Okie dokie. I almost feel bad about the advertisements. I really do. Like when I was making that decision as to whether or not to put the advertisements on there, I was like, well, if I really want to play and I really want people to join with me, maybe this is the only way I can afford it. I will try it. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. And that's fine. But it's worth a shot. And I wanted to do it for my followers, give them something to be a part of. And even if they don't play, they still get to name stuff or to uh, get a house or challenge me to build something and it be their idea. So I'm willing to do that kind of stuff. I almost went the horror route. I'm not a very big horror fan either. I don't like horror games or anything about what they represent. I have really bad nightmares, so I just don't. And I really thought about it. I almost thought about it to the point where it was causing panic attacks. And I finally told my daughter, I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I love you, but no. It was just causing too much anxiety for me to do it. So I just stuck with Minecraft. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. My moderators, if they were in here, which I didn't realize that these two were going to actually get together and start dating. One of them lives in the out of state, so but it's my daughter and now her boyfriend. But um, they started out this little journey with me. Uh, she was in here before he was, and she met him through D&D, I guess, or one of her buddies or something. So they uh, they were in here for like the first couple months, and he had broken his watch streak, and it like broke him. So he hasn't really been in here since then. Maybe a couple times, but yeah, he was not very happy with himself when he broke his watch streak. And I didn't want him to think that I was mad at him. I was like, well, I mean, you can still come in and hang out. It's cool. Yeah. Man, I might actually have to go back and get some more diorite. That's weird. And I mined a huge pocket of it last night too. Like that pocket was so big, it was the biggest one I've ever mined in my entire Minecraft path of life. I had never seen a patch of it that big, and it's underneath of the first house I built. So I was like, this is crazy. Right now I need to figure out, I guess I need to curve it again. I don't want to curve it. I also have to mine all this crap out of here. Stupid question marks. I also like to go to other people's worlds because I like to see what people build. I was invited to one called it's Ghastly Golden. He has a huge server, I guess, and a bunch of streamers, a bunch of different streamers play on it with him. And I never did get the invite, so I know that they were really busy. But I asked him, I was like, well, if I get on there, what do you want me to build you? And he's like, I don't know, use your imagination. I was like, I use it all the time. I like somebody to challenge me with what they want me to build. So he still has to figure out what he wants me to build him. It's either that or I'm going to ask his wife. Because I actually work with her. Yep. It's fun. It's crazy how many streamers I know in real life. Gotta sleep again. Sleepy, sleepy. Then I gotta eat. That turtle looks so creepy from here, and I built that. It's mainly because I used moss stone. A moss cobblestone or whatever it's called. My niece built this thing here. It looks like it's supposed to be a horse. But it's the front of it looks more like a horse than the side of it. She built that Xbox back there in the back. She built this cow, the pig. There's a church in front of it. There's a McDonald's in the background. My other niece built, there's a calico cat over here on the other side of this horse. I don't want to walk over there because I'm afraid I'm going to get hit by some kind of mob. And that house right there with the smiley face on it, that's Ghastly Golden's house. He's a streamer. He's the one I was just talking about. He and his wife do a lot of streaming. They play a game called The Two of Us, or just Us Two, or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. It has something to do with two. And they stream that one. But he's a variety streamer, so he does all kinds of stuff. I have 2 left. Are you kidding me? I keep telling my husband he needs to stream, and he's like, no, I'm good. I said, why? You're a funny guy. You could have been a comedian. He was like, am I really that funny? I said, yes. I get him on here one night and have him, well, he won't play Minecraft with me. He wants to play other games, like first-person shooter games, and I can't do it. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for helping me know when the advertisements are. I actually got to get off here too. I got to get up in the morning for work. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good night. I'll be on again tomorrow night from 9 to 11. Possibly longer because I don't have to work Friday. All right. Super awesome. All right. I'm not going to put this one here. I'm going to do If you, yep. Thank you, thank you. All right, I think I need to. I'm gonna have to get some more diorite because I only have like two stacks. Well, 1 and 20 now. It's okay. I've got to stockpile some more stuff. Because I don't think I have any more over here. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I don't. All right. All right, ladies and gents. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I appreciate you so much for coming and watching and hanging out with me tonight. Um, I will be back on again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, probably a little bit earlier. Um, I usually get on for sure between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, so anywhere in that time frame. But I'm always on here at that time. I've been on here every single night. If I happen to be late for any reason whatsoever, it's probably because I fell asleep. Um, my body does not like to wake up, and if I take a nap in the afternoon, sometimes I don't wake up till the next morning. But I do have alarm clocks set, so we will definitely be on tomorrow night. Friday, I think I'm going to stream an extra stream. So I'm not going to schedule it. I just want to jump on there and do it. Um, I'm pretty sure my husband has to work, so while he's at work, I'll be able to do an extra stream. But yeah. So thank you. Thank you for helping support the Realm Fund up here by watching the advertisements. I appreciate that. Um, uh, I'm really excited to be able to build that up for that. We did go up 5 cents from last night. Actually, it was 4 cents from last night. So, yay. But I'll give you an update each time unless you just want to sit and watch it up there. My followers, I gained a follower last night. Like I said, I think that was I honestly think that was a spammer or a scammer, whatever you want to call them. Same thing, really. But I'm not going to add them unless I know who they are. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thanks again. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.